Richard Nola last updated 0500, August 17, 2017. Damian McKenzie got a gallop in the All Blacks warm-up match last Friday, but ANZ Stadium is another level up for the new starting fullback. Damian McKenzie is a shock selection at fullback as the All Blacks try to add a darker shade of grey to the gloomy clouds hanging over Australian rugby. All Blacks coach Steve Hansen has made 6 changes to the side that drew 15 all with the British and Irish Lions in the third test in Auckland on July 8, with McKenzie emerging as the biggest winner after the selectors elected to revamp their back three for the match against the Wallabies in Sydney on Saturday night. While Liam Squire is another surprise inclusion, named at blindside flanker ahead of veteran Jerome Kaino, few could dispute the fact that McKenzie must be wearing the widest smile in the plush suburb of Double Bay, where the All Blacks are based this week. Liam Squire has unseated Jerome Kaino in the number 6 jersey for the Bledisloe Cup opener. Given Hansen and his fellow selectors could have picked Ben Smith or Israel Dag, both established Test players, to start at fullback, the addition of McKenzie, who has played just 2 tests, will cause most of the discussion among Kiwi fans. Read more: McKenzie on the rise, not a vintage saviour season. Milner scudder to suit up for turbos. Tamani likely to start at number 8. He's back. Sonny Bill Williams, in the number 12 jersey for the All Blacks against the Wallabies. Another fullback, Jordie Barrett, who started in the position in the final test against the Lions, has been ruled out for the rest of the season because of a shoulder injury. Smith has been named on the right wing, with Rieko Ione, who wasn't picked for the last test against the Lions because of illness, filling the number 11 jersey. McKenzie, 22, was initially listed in the squad as a replacement player for Smith, who will take a sabbatical after the Bledisloe Cup matches in Sydney and Dunedin. It is likely the plan was to give him some minutes later in the Rugby Championship, once Smith had gone on holiday, but clearly there has been a radical change in thinking. Bench halfback TJ Perenara and coach Steve Hansen during training at North Sydney Oval this week. No doubt the injury to Barrett has also given the selectors reason to change direction in terms of planning for the future, and they believe McKenzie, an electric counter-attacker who could thrive on the hard ground at ANZ Stadium, will add some energy and enterprise from the back. Dag, who played all 3 tests against the Lions and was involved in the Crusaders' playoff games when they claimed the Super Rugby title by beating the Lions in the final in Johannesburg, has not been listed in the Matchday 23, his 4-match ban completed. Sonny Bill Williams will be expected to direct his fury in a more clinical manner when he starts alongside Ryan Crotty in the midfield. His red card for smashing Anthony Watson cost the All Blacks dearly in Wellington. Reduced to 14 men for 55 minutes, they eventually succumbed to a 2,421 defeat in the dying minutes, and it proved a defining moment in the 1-1 series draw. You wonder whether the Australian Rugby Union have mixed feelings about Williams starting in this fixture. Because while they will acknowledge that he provides menace and power to the New Zealanders' backline, he is also a valuable draw card for a match that is struggling to get much profile in Australia. With Aussie rugby in such a woeful state, the fact that 5 Super Rugby teams lost all 26 games to their Kiwi counterparts has been the tip of the iceberg. Expectations are low. Hansen said, "We've had a great build-up here in Sydney and there's a single-minded focus. We're playing for our most significant trophy outside of the Rugby World Cup and it means a lot to us as a team." All Blacks: Damian McKenzie, Ben Smith, Ryan Crotty, Sonny Bill Williams, Rieko Ione, Beauden Barrett, Aaron Smith, Kieran Reid captain, Sam Cane, Liam Squire, Sam Whitelock, Brodie Retallick, Owen Franks, Cody Taylor, Joe Moody. Reserves: Nathan Harris, Wyatt Crockett, Ofa Tuungafasi, Luke Romano, Ardie Saviour, TJ Perenara, Lima Sopo Uga, Anton Lienert Brown. Stuff.